always been a city where the Statue of Liberty sits in our harbor, where we know what it is to come here and try to pursue the American dream. And that dream should not turn into a nightmare because of lack of coordination that we're seeing on a national level.
And that was the moment New York City Mayor Eric Adams was calling on more to be done by the federal government, blaming the migrant crisis on a lack of coordinations from top officials.
Mayor Adams making a quick but busy trip to the borderland today.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for ABC 7 at 10 weekend. I'm Rosemary Montañez.
And I'm Sam Harris-Limowitz. Good evening, everyone.
Mayor Eric Adams made multiple stops while in the borderland. He met with several local officials to discuss the migrant crisis. Adams even visited the border wall and got a glance at the Rio Grande. He also made a stop at the Gran Candela Memorial and the Healing Garden. The mayor also stopped at local shelters and the county's processing center, meeting with different organizations who've been assisting. But the mayor of New York City making it a point to visit the migrants who are still camping out on the streets near Sacred Heart Church. And that's exactly where we find ABC 7's Carrie Maddox. Carrie, what can you tell us?
Rose, Mayor Adams spoke with migrants here outside of Sacred Heart Church today. You can see many of them behind me settling in for the night as they sleep on the streets, something Mayor Adams says no one deserves.
Cities are being undermined, and we don't deserve this. Migrants don't deserve this. And the people who live in the cities don't deserve this.
Mayor Eric Adams saying the struggle has been left up to local communities by the federal government.
We need a real leadership moment from FEMA. This is a national crisis. FEMA deals with national crises. FEMA must step up, and there should be one coordinator.
El Paso Mayor Oscar Leeser agrees that the immigration process is broken.
We need to be able to change the narrative that's going on in our country.
A narrative that impacts migrants like the man from Colombia Adams spoke to today. A conversation that local leaders believe highlights the dangers that misinformation poses to migrants.
The education component, I think, is going to be very important.
We have to give people accurate information, and that should be done on a local level.
But Adams says too much is left to local leaders.
Some of our partners here, particularly a Sacred Heart, who have shown a heart, and how they are using the various faith-based leaders and institutions to have a re-decompression strategy, something that our federal government and our state entities are failing to do.
And Mayor Adams says he will be at the American Conference of Mayors this week. Well, he will collaborate with other mayors whose cities are directly impacted and call on additional mayors whose cities are not to try and address what he calls a national crisis. Back to you.